touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. That's somewhere in the book of Job, somewhere like around about in the beginning, where God and the devil were having a conversation, and God turns to the devil and says, "Well, have you considered my servant Job?" I believe it started off where God was like, "What are you doing?" or "What have you been doing?" or something like that to the devil. And he was like, "Just going to and fro, like seeking who I can something or devour or something like that." Well, and then God said, "Well, have you considered my servant Job?" And I mean, it's a pretty lengthy story, but it's spoken of often. So I mean, throughout all religious practices and whatnot. So I'm certain that you could Google it, or they might even have it on like YouTube, Audible, or something like that. Job never, he never agreed with them saying the things about him to him that they were saying about him, and he never said to himself like, "Yeah, I guess I'm not nothing. Yeah, I am a piece of crap," and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, and I am wrong. I did something bad. He never, responded that way. And neither should you. And either way, the book does say to touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. Okay. Anyway, we've got the King of Swords here, and we've got the Eight of Wands here. It looks like there is some sort of information, news coming, good news about some court or something like that coming sooner than we know, than we think. Okay, so it looks like there's some good news. All right, with regard to a King of Swords energy. King of Swords would be energetically akin to the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, mainly, I want to say mainly Gemini, but air sign energy, very logical. Oh, yes. Okay, so there's that. All right, folks, so let me say, all right, I'm going to turn this around, but you seen it first, but my deck was upside down also. So, so maybe it's an ascension that's going on right here also. Yeah, there could be some sort of ascension symptom that is really seeming like, black magic. Or some sort of a spiritual attack or something like that. Or it could just literally just be your black magic of return to sender, osmosis, like, it just turned out that way. But anyway, touch not my prophet and do my, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Okay, cycles completion, the world card, Capricorn, traveling, manifesting an ending to a cycle, a successful completion, maybe even perhaps like a graduation or initiation. And so this is what I'm getting. I got it. Okay. So you could be a reader, a spiritual person, or someone. You could be all alone by yourself somewhere for some reasons. You could be the elect one in your family, the chosen generational curse breaker energy for your bloodline. And you could have been like, what is a good word? You could have been assassinated, with like someone could have assassinated your character, demonized you or something like that because of your spiritual practices and your traditionless ways of expressing yourself spiritually, and you're the wild card. You're the one that's going to break the generational curse. Things are not going to be the same, you know, after you. Anyway, that's me finish. I digress. I find that it's not easy. A lot of us didn't have our awakening sometimes until the Ten of Wands. The awakening didn't really come through until sometimes after we had our children. Some of us even after we had our grandchildren. And then we finally realized, like, we're still the one. You know what I mean? That being said, it's like you get no respect from your elders. You get no respect from your offsprings. It's like, what the F? And yeah, it's not easy. And my heart goes out to you. And what you're supposed to do, what I learned the hard way, is you just gotta let go of it, because your children, they have their own spiritual team, their own spirit guides. I mean, you can pray for them, don't provoke them. They are supposed to respect you, and if they don't. And disrespect them back. I mean, okay. I mean, no one's perfect. I know that I'm not, but yeah, and you just hope and just pray that they, get it together before things get too way out of hand. And you got to stay clear of them, because in the Bible it does say, in the book of Luke, and I want to say somewhere like in Mark, there's several books, you can Google them. There are several books that speak about in the days of like in the last times, around these times, like it says literally that children will have their parents lunched up to like die and stuff like that. Mother-in-laws against daughter-in-laws, daughter-in-laws against mother-in-laws, son-in-laws against father-in-laws. That's a confirmation. Yeah, so yeah. So it's definitely a heavy burden. It's definitely an energy that is like extremely it's oppressive. It's a lot of work. It's like you just can't. It feels like you just can't get it right sometimes. Like, which way you go, there's like no support for you. There's like nowhere, to go. And well, the good thing is that between you and God, it's either going to be all right or it's not going to be all right. Either you're going to live to see another day or you're not. That's just the way it is. And that's not weak. That's just from my own experience. It's reality. I feel somber, not sad. I feel okay, not bad about that. It's just the way that it is. Yeah, But don't go back, because a lot of us could have been a lot further along, or a lot of us would still be alive, even, if we had just stayed away from the dysfunctional family dynamic that it's not for us, not for you. Your family does not. Some of you have family members and people and relatives that could care less whether you lived or died and would prefer the latter. Seriously. And I've done work for it. But anyway, I digress. And the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, there could be some sex magic going on as well. Someone looking to control your emotions, your sacral chakra, your creative energy, and your have like some kind of a soul contract connection with you. I was getting ready to say reunion or something for some reason. So maybe something from a past life. Somebody's trying to re-employ in this lifetime. Okay. And it's not easy. It's like from all different angles. But the good thing is that the World card is here, and it's a major arcana, and it's like a closing of a cycle. And it wasn't easy. That Ten of Wands says it was not easy at all. Okay, we've got grants, we've got applications, we even have some, maybe perhaps some appeals spiritually or physically, take it how it goes and resonates. Some soul contracts have been broken, cords have been cut. We don't have to do this again. And we've got the energy of the universe to support our agenda and intention. Prior to this time frame, our ancestors, even the ones that came in the lifetime before this one, our ancestors, they were not, it wasn't the age of Aquarius. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a new age. It wasn't. And so it was difficult for them to keep the ball. And so they dropped it. And here we are. I forgive them. I do, because, like I said, it's so difficult right now. No wonder my mom dropped it. Like, seriously. Okay, so in the past, listen, look at that. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. Some kind of withholding, some kind of information or something like that. It could be financial gain, but I'm not even really leaning towards that way right now. But yes, perhaps some kind of pertinent information about you and your survival, and it's like betrayal or something like that is how I'm getting from this here. Four of Pentacles energy. Someone's withholding something. It's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, and Gemini, Virgo, for the Magician energy. So it's Mercury. Very manifestational type of energy. And still, this wasn't easy. This isn't easy. It's still not easy, okay? We've got the Hermit, and we've got this here, 8 of Swords energy, spiritual prison, or like real prison. This Hermit here is an investigator. Someone could be going to prison. It's in my right hand. Someone could be trying to put you in prison. This is a general reading, so it could be spiritually, and it could be 3D. There's so much going on. I don't want to trigger you, but do not consume this information or this material if you're feeling away. Just wait until tomorrow or something like that. It'll still be here, Lord willing, and you might be able to benefit. Sometimes I find that I just can't sometimes, so I just don't. And then, but that doesn't mean that I won't. And I tend to come back to some of the material that I forego, because I don't really see there being there's no good in my vibration being low. You know what I mean? Like, that's no point. No. Anyway, someone is under investigation as well, and depending on whatever is found out, could land someone in spiritual jail, physical jail. I mean, as above, so below. Spiritual jail would be like no power, basically. No power. There could be an entity running amok, or in charge, taking over. Okay, so we do have this here. Page of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It is on the fence. It's an obstacle. Yeah, so there's like some kind of no turning back. No, we're not making up. Well, look what you've done to me. Energy, because it's an obstacle. So the fact that the weight of carrying on has been so difficult. You probably will not speak to your mother or your father or your siblings or your relatives again, and you might not speak with your children or your grandchildren, ever again, and they may not want to make up with you, because and if that's the case, then it's not meant to be. You gotta let people do what they want. I feel like for myself, the way that I deal with certain ups and downs, ebbs and flows, when it comes to this family situation, I just take it one day at a time, literally. And I change my attention to doing tarot card readings, or doing some research, or making some plans, or doing a creative something, or sleeping, or anything else. I have stopped dwelling on the disappointments that I keep on experiencing. Like, they're not going anywhere when it comes to that. So I learned. Oh, I've got the Death card here. Okie dokie. So look at. So we've got Scorpionic Energy Death card, 8th house, endings and new beginning, it's a rebirth. Okay, and we do have this here, 9 of Swords. This is the last phase of tumultuous situation, but there could also be like some death spell energy also. And what it's doing is it's like tormenting, it's tiresome, it's depressing, that could be what's going on with some of you, some of us. Well, some of you. But I've been there, I understand. And you just gotta you just gotta keep going, and you gotta stay happy and hydrated and healthy. And sometimes you might not know what to do when you're in this energy. You might not know exactly, how to reply to such angst and such pain and a broken heart and stuff like that. And it'll pass, and it'll pass. Turn a movie on or something like that. It'll pass. And if it doesn't pass, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray to Lord my soul to take me, Lord. Okay? I'm so for real. Yeah, I'm so serious. Because listen. People's trying to give you so much anxiety and so much worry so that you cannot tap into your birthright, R-I-T-E. And you have a right to walk. You and your father are one. You have that. That's correct. Absolutely. Like, come on now, please. Anyway, and that's the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Effect and focus. Honesty. That's yeah. That's shrewd. That's the yeah. Put you up on it. Yes, I did indeed. I'm trying to get these more organized so that you can see them better on my little stand there. Standly. Okay, no, let me stop playing. I'm so not good at joking, y'all. I'm corny. Okay, so, karma is next. Okay, what you're going to come to see, in the future is there's going to be a lot more clarity, okay? It's going to be a breath of fresh air. I could only just imagine. I mean, generally, when you know exactly what is going on, you know what to expect. You've been here and done this a million times already, and so the truth finally will come to, the forefront. Mm-hmm. Yes, the truth is going to be investigated and come to the forefront. This here is the Hermit energy. It's Virgo energy, and I am feeling like there's something being investigated, or something is under review right now. Yeah. Something is under review right now, and I feel like this has never been done before. So, yeah. You're in your hermit energy. You're all, you're isolating. It's a self-imposed type of a thing, I feel like, or a combination of, just going along with the flow of things. Yeah, just going along with the flow of things. This here hermit is going to uncover all kinds of things. It's going to be the type of a situation where it's going to look on the dark side and on the light side. So, you can't hide from karma. You just things are going to come out, and it's for the good. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's not like, yeah, you got your karma, that's what you get, even though that's how we feel sometimes. I believe that we feel that way, that low vibrational way, because we are still in the presence of people who may have harmed us, because we did not go find out that we're supposed to forgive them and then separate ourselves from them, and not just keep on being there, right there, triggering yourselves over and over again and gaslighting yourself. And then, God forbid, if the person that's doing this to you is a covert. Oh my goodness. Well, there's that. Your freaking nervous system and your cortisol levels are just going to be shooting through the roof with a broken heart, Ace of Pentacles, and an Emperor. Oh. We have Aries, Emperor. We have, this is Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles. And we've got the Three of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So what's going to happen is there's going to be an Aries or an Emperor energy that tucked away some Pentacles. And someone's going to be brokenhearted about it. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Pardon me, energy. Okay. Yeah. That may come out. Wow. Well, I can't make it up, that's for sure. Where are we on timing? Yep. Today's date, by the way, is now it's Sunday technically, so it's 12:24 a.m. Sunday. I had, a recording that I made earlier, and it was okay. It was on point. I just erased it and started all over again. Okay. And I forget what it was all about. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess here. Okay. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Like I was saying, the High Priestess, she generally has a tendency to represent the legal system, as above and as below, She's got that book of the law, B&J. Very balanced, and she's very tapped into light and dark. She's correct. You understand? So, she's got the competent, and she is armed and created to be able to decipher and discern light and dark and judge it, and deal with it accordingly, always for the greater good. I really appreciate that about a High Priestess energy, and about a high vibrational or right vibrational Queen of Swords, and even the King of Swords energy. It really makes me feel a good way about this, even though I know she's very intuitive and emotional as well. But it's like her decisions are, well, everything is always considered and acknowledged, you see, and for the greater good of all. Sometimes even if you have to take a loss or an L, or even if you can't get whatever it is that you want, it's not really a sacrifice, but it could seem like one, because you might, get too emotionally invested or personally into what's going on. And I don't know, I just feel like a High Priestess energy is like, just wants things to be done right, especially of this day and age and of this era, and the ones that vibrate with me. We just want to get our bloodlines and stuff in order. Put everything in order the correct way. Do whatever it needs to be done, and be fair. Because the bottom line is, there are demons and there are angels, and it's just the way that life is. We you know, have to just accept the fact that those are vibrational frequencies that are actually, you know, on this planet and sometimes in and around us. And we've got to oversee them all and have them in their appropriate places and positions, you know, at all times. That there is not an easy feat, and I feel like the high priestess initiate would definitely have a difficult time on this lifetime's planetary existence, you know, because, you know. Anyway, I've got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Page of Pentacles are at the bottom of the deck there. Starting a whole new world or something here is too. All right, and what we have here, guys, look at. All right, so we've got the Empress and we've got the Star. This is going to represent our outcome, and I couldn't ask for a better one, honestly. Okay, like for reals. So all that hard work all this hard work that we're enduring and going through, heartbreaks and disappointments, thank God they don't last always. Oh, thanks so much. Oh God, thanks the universe, it don't last forever. And one day it'll be over before, you know, like, yeah, one day it'll be done. And we're not going to really feel fulfilled unless we're walking in our purpose. So even though our purposes are rough and difficult and terrible sometimes, just downright wrong and bad, you know, and not fair and beyond, it's more than humbling sometimes. Like, give me an effing break, like seriously. And I don't know, once you get past a certain point, you start to understand that this is really, you know, not only for me. I get joy and great satisfaction and fulfillment knowing that I am still doing what I am supposed to be doing. It took me so long to figure this out, you guys, and oh my gosh. You know, so much has gone up and down and all around. If these attacks are vicious, and you know, we have to be here to do it for our families, and even for the ones that don't love us, don't thank us, don't respect us. You know, forgive them, and you know, forgive them and be appropriate with the corrections. You know, make sure that they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying, and you know, just keep it going as much as you can. You can only do your best. Anyway, I think that my little video skipped or flipped or something like that. So I am gonna go. Please like and share and comment and share, okay? Because it's not fair. I don't get that many views. I don't know what to do about it, but I figured I would just tap in because I see a lot of other, you know, beautiful readers out here are, and why not add my 2 cents in? You know, I don't want to be sitting over here feeling bad for myself and stuff. All right, y'all. Thank you. Bye.